Good day, gentlemen. I completely forgot to do this shit. Yeah, my recap for Legends. I had my 5:30 in the morning Sunday session. Oh, I cracked my back. It went great. All right, so how it started off? Okay, so damn, I jumped into the video without like thinking about the shit first. So what happened? All right, so I get my game right. I get my game and um the thing that happened was after let's see, where do I begin? So I'll go back a little bit into the session before this one. I um I found out one of my closest, like a guy who's kind of like a little brother to me. He's kind of like a little brother, but he kind of acts as a older brother in a sense of where he's like to if you guys understand, he's not like Alfred in a sense, but he's like a partner. He will be like what Central is to the Vindicate, Builder is to me, in a sense, kinda. But I am kind of a loner also, so it's weird. He's not like Builder's not like in my ear telling me to hey do this, do that, and go here, watch out for this, try this or nothing like that. But he has made me. But I mean like he's created a whole new body. Builder's the shit. So anyway, Builder passed away, and when he passed away, he left me and my sister in this world. She's not my blood sister, Amy, aka Crisis. He left us new bodies, and these new bodies are made up of this neo-synthetic material. And this neo-synthetic material is like some crazy shit where like it like deals with like increasing your potential and all the other stuff and a bunch of other good cool things it does. It just heightens your abilities and stuff like that. It says something that I couldn't get anybody, or maybe people were clarifying of what the neo-synthetic material does, but I guess because it didn't do what I wanted to do, that I couldn't process the information. All right, so for instance, they were saying that the neo-synthetic material it does something where it does not affect or it has some type of effect with the cosmic spectrum. And to me, the first thing I heard was, "Oh, cosmic energy," and nobody really ever like it doesn't have anything to do with cosmic energy. It has something to do with it doesn't disrupt the cosmic spectrum. I don't really know what that means, and I guess we'll figure it out as we go on or whatever. But yeah. So anywho, let's get into the game. So after I found out about Builder's death and everything like that, like see the thing was that Builder, and I probably said this before in the last one, but Builder and Central Vindicate's um like right hand, they kind of stole this material. I believe they stole it. I know Builder stole it, but I'm not sure how much that Central knew about the whole stealing process. But Builder stole the material, and he created these bodies out of the stolen material. That's like because the material is really rare, and so I guess they stole it from I guess he stole it from the ship from Melina, and he did so basically. That's the whole issue. So when Builder died, they came to us and they questioned us because they wanted to know if because the material was stolen, so they wanted to know if we knew about it and stuff like that. So I think Central currently now is held up because excuse me because I think I think they're saying like she knew that the material was stolen and they still worked on it and stuff like that. So anyway, after I'm trying to think how do I go into the story. So because I started my game waking up. So I did a crazy training session or a good training session, a good spar with Shine to test out my new body, to learn about my new body. I I so after that I go to my room, and like the memorial that we're having for Builder, the more intimate memorial that we're having for Builder is happening in a couple of hours. So I go take a nap before I go to do that. So I do that basically. So I start my game waking up from that nap. I basically go and talk to Amy, who is Crisis, and we're going together to the memorial. Because um we're like the closest thing Builder has. We're Builder's family basically here, and so when we show up to the memorial, and I don't think we went to the other one because we were being questioned about everything. So when we show up to the memorial, it's like basically we're the immediate family. So everybody's coming over to us, talking to us, like, sorry for your loss, blah blah blah, all this other, great stuff. Like, so we're like the guest of honor in the memorial, basically. So so we're there. Primus, who's an order member, he came over. And, he's busting it up with us and everything like that. Like a bunch of people came over. I ran into Buffy, Buffy Summers. I ran into her in the hallway. She, she shared our condolences, or her condolences and everything, because Builder at the time was dating a Slayer. Um, and the cool thing about that was Builder he's an introvert, and he's really awkward, like, like as like real science people tend to be, or at least portrayed to be. But he's like super sciencey, so he's super awkward. So for him to actually step out of that whole awkward phase and, like, become more social was a really big step for, the character of Builder. So we talked to a bunch of people. So Central shows up, and when Central shows up, she's being um she's being like brought in with, like, by a Slayer, but the Slayer's dressed really formal. So basically, Central Central's being, it's like she's being detained, and like she comes in, and I talked to, like, so the whole relationship between Builder and Central, besides being just, great scientists, is that since we've been on the ship, Builder and Central have been working intimately together basically every day since we've been on the ship. So the bond that they created is like, like, it's basically, that's his work wife. So I'm talking to Central, and I know that Central just lost the Vindicate, or she believes that she just lost the Vindicate, which is her, which was her right hand. That happens. She's not really the same since the Vindicate's been gone, but you're working, throwing yourself into your work, and then the person, your next right hand, who's helping you, like, kind of the person who's actually like there, and you're kind of like getting, no, not getting over, but you're kind of throwing yourself into your work. The person you work with that's helping you, he ends up dying. So I basically tell Central, like, she's like, I basically explain to her, like, I understand, like, you know you don't have to give your condolences to us, like, you're one of us, basically. Like, this memorial has everybody, like, I understand that you also, you're hurting just like we are, like me in Crisis, like, you're losing a family member, somebody